Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I've got a brand new trick stored for you. So in this trick, I want to ask the spectator to pick out a random card from the middle of the deck. So let's say they pick out this card, the 4 of spades. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the 4 of spades and we'll riffle it right through here. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to lose that card right in the middle of the deck and give it a nice riffle shuffle. A few overhead shuffles, maybe even just an all-out messy shuffle, that I just make an absolute mess. Okay. So in this trick, what I'm going to do is, since we've already made a mess of the cards, and it's in an absolutely random order, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it one last shuffle, and I'm going to bring a card to the top. So, is this your card?
No.
Now what I'm going to do is make it your card. Hey guys, I hope you like that trick. And this trick uses a very basic principle called the snap change. And in the next 2 days, we are going to be looking into changes. So in the beginning, we looked into the double lift and we looked into card steals, how to shift the card using card steals, make it look like there's a portal. Then we moved on to vanishes, where we did the Tenkai palm and we did the rubber duck vanish, right? And now we're going to be moving on to changes, card changes. So card changes look something like what I showed you. So a lot of card changes use the principle of obviously using a double lift, or at least a snap change. The one I just showed you, that's called the snap change. So what you do is, it's literally a snapping motion. So you keep these 2 fingers here and you snap with your middle finger. So what you do is you take 2 cards, separate cards, and I'm just going to give you the side angle here. What you do is you're holding the 2 cards and you use your middle finger and pull it back. So from the bottom it looks like this. So if I were to do it from the bottom, it would look like this. You pull it back and you're holding it, squeezing between your thumb and your middle finger right here. So in fast motion, when I did it in the trick, it would look something like that, and the card changes. Now I'll show you how to do the trick, right? So what we do is, we ask the spectator to choose a random card, and now what you could do is, you could simply use the pinky break rule. I'll teach you another rule. So what you do is, you ask the spectator that I'm taking your card, I'm not going to do any pinky breaks. And right before you do that, you could just riffle around with the cards like this and just take a glimpse of the bottom card, which is the 3 of hearts, and just keep it on top of the deck. And then you just take the bit of the top and bit of the bottom off and cut the deck to the top. And now you tell the spectator, you show them that your card could be anywhere, and you're showing them, but you want to look out for the 3 of hearts because their card is the one right before the 3 of hearts. So this one, the king of, if the 3 of hearts is here, if you're holding a face up deck, then their card will come first, and right after their card, our key card will come. But if we are using a face down deck and we are doing it like this, then the 3 of spades will come first and then their king. I just fast forward a little bit. So yeah, let's do that, and then the 3 of hearts comes and then the king of clubs. So what you want to do after that is, as you move into the deck here and you're showing them, and you spot your card, which is the 3 of hearts. What you want to do is just you can put your pointer finger, middle finger, ring finger, pinky finger, any break, just create a break there and just go through the rest of the deck. And as you do that, you hold this break and you just make it into one face up pile and just say that you're cutting the deck. Now you don't know that this card is your card, and it's a very random looking card. It's not something special like a jack, king, queen or ace. And so then what we're going to do is, we're going to bring it to this side of the deck and do a double lift, which was shown in the first video. I'll put a link down in the description. And so you show them that, is this your card? And we know that it's not, because that card is the king of clubs, not the 3 of clubs. And then you hold the cards like this, the 2 cards. You're squeezing it at both corners And when you're about to do the snap change, just loosen this top corner a little bit and do the snap change. Now things like this might happen when you're beginning. So you might get the car stuck here, or you might get something like this happen where the car just turns all the way upside down like this. But all you need to do is practice. So make sure that your middle finger, and I mean you could keep 3 fingers. I'm personally not very comfortable with that. I usually keep 2 fingers here and I snap it. And you can see the middle finger disappears. So recently I've started just keeping 1 finger here, and then you bring in your middle finger and you snap it out. But for a beginner, I would suggest that you keep the middle finger here to begin with. Make sure that your fingers are fully straight and extended. And when you are going to do it, make this side loose and do it. You could start off doing it slow like I just did, and eventually you'll be able to do it fast. Like see, even right now, there are a few slip-ups, but yeah, eventually you'll be able to do it quick like that. Thank you. Please do subscribe and like the video. And in the following days, I'll be showing you a few more basic changes. Let me give you an example. Let's say we've got the king over here, and what we're going to be doing is, imagine the king saving time here. You're going to bring back to a different point in time where it's not the king, but it's the 3 of clubs. Thank you.